So here we have the Jaguar XF on a 12 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some of the controls on the inside. From the outside of it, you can see that it's a 4-door car with alloy wheels. Let's start off inside the boot first of all. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have reversing sensors and plenty of boot space as well. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside of it from there. But now that we've done a full circle, you can see that it's in lovely condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that right now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. Over on the left-hand side, first of all, we have the speedometer. On the right-hand side, the rev counter, and then in the centre, the main trip computer for the car. So at the top of that section, it will show you what gear we're in. It's an automatic. We, of course, are in park at the moment. And at the very bottom of that section, we have the fuel gauge. You can change the information that's displayed directly above that by pressing a button on the end of the indicator stalk. You can have a digital readout for the speedometer, as you can see, and then just various bits of trip computer and fuel economy information. If we back out to the steering wheel, we have controls on both sides for such things as cruise control, our stereo as well, and behind the steering wheel, the minus and plus paddles so that you can change up and down a gear manually on this automatic gearbox should you wish to do that. Over in the centre, we then have the touchscreen for the car. So various menus available to us, including satellite navigation, which is a nice clear colour display. Really easy system to use. You can come back out from up here or down the bottom. You can press these buttons directly to enter certain menus. So from that main menu where we started, you can also see we've got climate control and our audio menu as well. So if we go into that one, we've got DAB radio, as you can see just here. And you can select your own DAB stations. You can also listen to your own music in the car, of course, which is done under that heading where you can connect up various devices, including Bluetooth audio, which is being shown on the screen now. Below that, we have some physical buttons for the stereo. We've also got deadlock, so you can lock and unlock the car doors from the outside, so lock and unlock. We have the volume for the stereo and a couple of physical stereo controls, the CD player, and then the dual zone climate control. So you can use the screen to adjust your settings, or you can go up and down in temperature for the passenger. Same for the driver. You can increase the fan speed from on here as well. If you press auto, you're now putting the climate control into auto mode, which means that the car will take control of the fan speed and direction of the air to maintain the temperatures you've asked for. If you make any manual adjustment, you'll see that auto has now gone off. We have the start and stop button for the engine. What would be the gear lever for the car is in fact this disc. So you've got reverse, neutral, drive and sport. When we turn the car off, this will lower down and sit flush to this whole unit. And you can open these sections for various bits of storage and a 12-volt charging socket there as well. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at West Horsley Motors. We'd love to hear from you soon.